Welcome to Schein Chats. I'm Kathleen Titus, Director of Strategic Accounts for Henry Schein. I'm joined today by Dr. Aman Kaur, founder and president of Women in DSO. Women in DSO was created to support women in the dental service organization space and to grow future women leaders in the dental industry. Dr. Aman, thank you for joining us today. It's great to be with you.
My pleasure, Kathleen. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, I'd like to start with a couple questions here for you, if it's okay. March is Women's History Month. From your perspective, how have women historically played roles in dentistry? And looking ahead, how can we continue to evolve those roles?
It's a great question. And when I think about what women have traditionally done for dentistry, I don't even know where to start. It starts from moms taking their kids to the dentist. And once you go into a dental office, you see this dental office filled with women, front office, in the assistant positions, in dental hygiene positions. And looking at our today, we have more than 50% of dentists are women. And now we even have more women treating these patients. So what is going to be in our future? We will see more and more of these women in those senior positions like dentists, not just in the supporting roles. And as our future of dentistry is dental service organizations, because there are just more economies to scale there, I feel there is a need to see more women in those leadership positions too. So very soon we can see women representing not just our patient population, not just the household financial decision makers, but also the ones who are representing this dental industry. So when it comes to dental industry, I think women are at the core of it, starting from patients to dentists, now to the roles which are in dental support organizations, in large organizations like yours, Henry Schein. I see women all around shaping our industry.
Women in DSO was created with the mindset that we would bring resources and empowerment tools and exchange circles to women in the DSO space. Can you talk a little bit about those tools and resources and how they're available to help empower women and elevate women, and give us some examples of what those might look like?
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to tools to help women grow, it's not just women in DSO organization doing it. Large organizations like Henry Schein, Patterson, and Dentistry, all these organizations have tools for women to grow. But what happens is when we develop these tools, sometimes we don't make them easy to access. And we don't always make people aware about these tools, so they don't get used with the intent they were originally created. And women in DSO, our goal here is these organizations have great intentions. And we have these amazing women who want to grow, who are doing lion's share of work in many, many organizations. So what we are trying to do is we have this empowered networking group where we are talking about how to kind of manage up, how to collaborate across the gender aisle, how to speak up when you have a good idea. So a lot of those things we are working on. We have exchange circles, which is going to be best business practices shared by different women leaders from all around the industry. They are able to talk about what their business do well and why do it one specific way to elevate yourself, to elevate your organization, and to elevate your industry. So these are some of our virtual tools. We also are planning to launch our internship program. We are working with organizations like yours, Dentistry, Alliance, Smile Direct Club, to put those tools together. And our intention with that is typically women have always entered dental industry through dental offices and dental assisting roles. But there is more to our industry. There's way more to our industry. So we want to make those opportunities available and give women right career path, right tools to get there. So some of those things are in works. We are also going to be launching our job board under women in DSO. It's going to be a little bit different than the job boards we have typically seen. These will have director level and higher positions available. And then we'll also be able to profile different leaders that we exist in the industry and the organizations where we have typically heard from our members where women felt supported and empowered. So this is going to be time where everyone will be able to feel they can go, they're not stuck, they can continue to grow forward.
I could not agree more. And having been in the dental industry for 40 years, it's such a timely idea. It's the right time in history. Are women sufficiently availing themselves of these tools? Do you think we're taking advantage of these tools? You mentioned earlier that you thought that many times they don't know or they're not taking advantage. What is your opinion? And if you don't think they're availing themselves of the resources that exist, how can we change that? What is your idea on that?
So when it comes to tools, what are the best tools? Best tools are the ones that get used. And in order for something to get used, there should be some flexibility. We know women are juggling their career, their personal lives. And if there is, let's just say, a organization, great intention, they have this conference, but someone needs to leave their family life, get on a plane, and has to be done certain time frame, they may not be able to avail it. And even if they go and utilize that opportunity, they may not be as engaged, not be able to put all that to use. So I think the best tools are the one with the flexibility. It has to be flexible, and it needs to be, and organizations' leadership must be bought into it. It cannot be just a cliche just to have that quota of resources. It needs to be intentional. It needs to be something that people would want to use, would want to learn. And I know being an organization owner, I know there are times when finances can dictate what is the best you can do, but be intentional about it. I think those things are going to be the key. Best tools are the ones that get used.
I think you've given us some very, very important answers to those questions, and especially the fact that it has to be authentic and it has to come from the top, and people have to understand that the company is supporting and aligned with the mission. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
How have hygiene roles, switching gears a little bit, changed, and what impact do you feel that they make on the practice with the dentist? And are those hygienists looking to further their roles amongst the dental teams?
Over the years, I've always seen they never got that kind of that seat on the table. It's a missed opportunity. If we think about it, hygienists can do a lot for the practice. They can be a right hand to the dentist. They can be the person who keeps practices going. Patient retention is hugely can be driven by hygienists. And I feel once as dental service organizations, I feel responsibility that when these offices get acquired, we always think about ownership opportunities for the dentist. Maybe there should be some kind of ownership opportunity for hygienists where they are bought into the vision and long-term goals for the practice, for the organization, and their development as leaders should be an important aspect of what they can do, because these hygienists, they are clinicians. They work side by side by the dentist. And once they don't want to work chairside, they can be amazing in a lot of management positions, a lot of education opportunities for larger organizations. So I feel there is so much untapped with dental hygienists.
I think you're on to something. I really do. And as a woman who is the CEO and running her own 30 location group, do you have a different path for hygienists? Is there a certain kind of call out recognition and contribution that those hygienists are able to make in your organization?
I want to say we tried it. It didn't work out. We ended up taking a step back during COVID. We really ran through this shortage of hygienists, but this is definitely something very important to us. And we want to bring on hygienists almost like providers. So there is a retention and career path for them, but are we there yet today? No, we are not.
I love that. And I think that looking forward, that's something that we can work on at Women in DSO. So thank you for that. Is there anything else you want to add to today's conversation, Aman?
Kathleen, first and foremost, thank you for having me. And it's been such a joy to work with Henry Schein. This is, Women History Month, but I feel we need to be really focused on our present and make our future where we will be making tomorrow's history with today's leaders. So we should be really focused not just on what has happened and honor that, but let's get really focused and keep our foot on the gas, because all this work we have done over many, many years, it may be taken away with small obstacle like this pandemic happened. During this pandemic, so many women removed themselves from the workforce. So we just got to stay on so we can have future history made in a positive way.
Thank you. That's both aspirational and inspirational. So we have a place to go here. Thank you. Well, thank you, Dr. Aman. We covered a lot of territory today, and I hope that the audience can explore some of the tools we discussed today and help to evolve women's roles in dentistry. We'll see you next time on Schein Chats.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.